Well, let's see. I don't know if this thing is going live, if we are in the house, but I'm just practicing. This is Miss Gail over here, George Peachnut, and I am just having something to eat. Hi, anyone who comes into the chat. You know, I don't know. Uh, let's see here. I can't see. Oh my goodness. Hey, OCD, David Crump. What? Y'all actually coming in here? Oh my goodness. I got to put my good glasses on. I thought everybody'd be like, now, doing something else right about now. What? Hey there. Bougie? What? Y'all in here? Y'all ain't got nothing else to do but come in here. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my first live. I'm just playing around and just trying this thing out. Somebody was like, you need to just go ahead and do it. And you guys are actually here. And the problem I'm having is I went to the eye doctor today and they gave me a shot in my eye. So I'm trying to pamper myself and make me feel better. I can't see nothing. So I'm going to bring you guys just a little close and see who's all up in here. Sifting so slow. Miss Mona, this is your fault. This is your fault. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? This thing actually worked. Nikki, hey, Bougie, David, all my family. You guys are awesome to even come in here. I was just, man. Hey, Cece, how you doing? Cece, I need your information. I sent you something and it came back. Please go to my email and send me your correct email. I haven't even gone back to the post office to get that. Everybody's speaking to everybody. Hey, Lala. Hey. And I got to keep going to the eye doctor so I can see the little bit of tiny writing here. You guys, I am just so stoked because I'm still trying to figure this thing out. So I'm a little very raw here. I hope my face isn't too big. I'm trying to get close enough to see it. Everybody's speaking. All the great people are in the house. Yes, you are. Where's your what, David? What is it that you need, sweetheart? We'll make sure you get it. Bayou Prepper, hi. You guys are so awesome. That's why I love you. That's why I love you. You can just make people feel good. Make them feel good about themselves because you guys are just so welcoming, and I do appreciate that. Especially on a day like today, you know. Oh, I every time I go to the eye doctor, I'm like, just a visit, and every time I think like that, he sticks me in my eye with that long needle. I was not happy, and I was by myself. So I went, and my girlfriend, jelly and bread. What? Who wants jelly and bread? No, I want you guys to have dinner with me. This is kind of a meatless Monday, but I don't usually do Meatless Monday. But my wonderful girlfriend, I flew for a major airline for 18 years. And so my wonderful girlfriend came and got some greens on Saturday. And to show her appreciation, she cooked them up and brought me some today. She brought them all the way across town. So I was so grateful and so surprised. You know, that's what friends do. She came all the way across town from Decatur, for those of you who don't know Georgia, excuse me, those of you who do. I'm out here in Riverdale. She came all the way over here to bring me some greens and some squash. So I've got whole cakes that I made. I have collard greens, squash that she bought me. Now the collard greens are from my garden, but I didn't cook them. She cooked them. The tomatoes are from my garden. I made the whole cakes, and she bought this right here, the squash. I'm having homemade lemon glazed pound cake that I made. You can't see it that well. And I did a little video today on my celery. I pulled celery from my garden with I'm doing ranch dressing for my appetizer. So good. And we're going to put some Baskin Robbins that's already soft on top of this homemade pound cake for my dessert. So I'm bringing you guys along with me as I eat dinner and showing the importance of growing your own, eating your own, growing your own health. Who is that? Nah, la la, no cakes, no cakes. I'm gonna have to turn this so I can see it better. Y'all hold on for a sec. It takes me to have it turned the wrong way. Okay, this will probably work better. I was trying to show you the plate. Now I can see you. Lala can't have no cake. It's a wonderful dinner. It's a meatless dinner. Now, I don't do meatless every Monday. I'm just going to say it like that. But today, yes, I am doing, yes, I'm feeling better. I was angry at first, CC, because it hurts. And they put all of this, hey, Maureen Washington is in the house. Diva in the dirt. How you doing? They put all this stuff to numb your eyes. You still feel that pressure with that needle going in. So, yeah. He said after March, I shouldn't have to have it anymore. I'm praying, you get older, you want to live longer. And we do all this stuff to help ourselves out. Try to eat better. It's just some things that happens. But at least I think because we do try to eat healthier, grow our own, eat our own, grow our own health. Because we try to do that, we can overcome all of these obstacles that we are faced with as we get older. And there are obstacles out there. I'm telling you, I need to go find my mama. She's been dead since 2012. But I need to ask her a couple of questions. Yes, I was mad at my doctor too, Nikki. I told him I was going to close the door and beat his little tail. And then the folks who helped him and get the paddy wagon ready and put all of them in paddy wagon because I was just that mad, So it seems like every time I go to this particular ophthalmologist, he wants to put a needle in my eyeball. And I never dreamt that I would be the one who had to have that happen. So, but, it happens. It just happens, Last night on Sifting Some Soil and F.R. Humphrey, we were ending the live with talking about, at least I did, seeds, the untold story. Now listen, you guys, I want you to please, if you don't do nothing else in life, go watch that documentary on YouTube before it comes down. Seeds, the untold story. That is you they're talking about. All of you who are gardeners, who are farmers, who are homesteaders, who just whatever growing and not growing. They're talking about you. It's very serious and it's speaking to what's to come. When people talk about patenting seeds, putting a patent on a seed, yes, it's on. Well, I saw it on Mona. I saw it on YouTube. It may be on Netflix. I don't know, but I saw it on YouTube. And I would urge you to please watch it. Just make yourself watch it. Watch the whole thing. Yes, it's on. I saw it on YouTube. If it's on Netflix, I don't know. But when you talk about somebody who is patenting a seed, now God made the seeds, first of all. But they paid the pockets of Congress to pass things for them. So if they patent a seed, especially let's talk about corn, because this man decided to put something genetically inside the corn seed and say he made a new seed. And your neighbor is growing that corn from that seed, that GMO corn. And some of the pollen floats over into your yard. This is important. Stick with me. Pollen goes into your yard and you're growing corn, and it pollinates your corn as well and changes the genetic modification of that corn. The person who has the patent on it They're messing with the seeds, Dave. I'm telling you. This is pay attention, pay attention. They'll put up he has a patent on it. If he finds out that you're growing anything from that patented seed, he can sue you. Even though you didn't grow the seed, you didn't buy the seed, but the neighbor bought the seed. Do you understand? Are y'all following me? The neighbor, see, you ask why. Yes, okay, great, great. Then you understand. And I'm going to watch it again so I can make sure I get all of what they said. The neighbor grew the seed. It floats, the pollination floats over into your yard and pollinates your food. Yes, they are mostly hybrids, David. Yes. If the person has a patent on that seed, they can come after you and sue you and shut you down. Now, I'm just sending you to where I got my information from. And that's a conversation that we need to talk about. We need to watch the people that are supposed to be taking care of us. Because if this becomes a trend and people are able to put patents on seeds, all of our seeds, like David said, are hybrid now. But they're not patent in the way, whereas we can't grow them, But yeah. So you should save your seed, save your heirlooms. It's very, what I want to say to you is really important that you save the heirlooms. You fell asleep. Yeah, la. Please go back and make yourself watch it. Make yourself watch it. And yes, you can save your own seeds, David. You can save, please. It really put more emphasis on why we need to save our own seeds. Why we need to segregate an area in our garden to grow food just for seed. You can harvest off of it, yes, but you need to still let it go to seed. Don't say I got to pull this because I need to real estate. I need to get rid of this. No, you need to have an area that's designated for nothing but seed growing. But we want to keep it out of our yards, Nikki. But if somebody is growing something that is a GMO next door to you and you're growing that same kind of vegetable, it can infiltrate. And you'll wonder what's going on with my vegetables. Why is it looking deformed? And it's looking deformed because someone else has that same similar kind of vegetable, but it has the genetics in it that is GMO and it's gotten into your vegetable. You know how we say grow your bell peppers over here and grow your hot peppers over here so they don't cross-pollinate? Same thing. If their patent plants pollinate your plants, they'll sue if you try to save your seed. Yeah, they're saying they own everything. Then once their patent plants or seeds pollinate yours, they're saying that your stuff belongs to them. And if we don't say nothing, do nothing, it'll continue because it's all about money. Yeah. Well, that's a good question. Why should you be sued? But this man got away with it. He's still getting away with it and shut this poor farmer down. That was his life. We're trying to be self-sufficient and grow our own food and stuff. Somebody comes and shut you down because their stuff flew into your yard and they have greased the palms of certain people and the judges and stuff. And so the judge said, yeah, he's right. He can sue you because he's been bought. Yes, your seeds become acclimated to your soil after the first year, but still, if someone has a patented seed that they are growing and they're close to you, and that seed pollinates acclimated seed, David, then they can say if that seed is patented, that is their seed, that is their property, that it is their produce, and they can sue you for it. And it's crazy. Sounds crazy. Sounds crazy. I just want you guys to be aware of what's going on. We're all growers out here. We're trying to do the right thing. We're trying to stay healthy and not have the government take care of us and give us what they want us to have. Yes, we are. But by the same token, there's that control. You paid for your seeds. Yeah, that man was saying the same thing. Watch the documentary. They've had people to commit suicide over a lot of crazy stuff that I didn't realize till I saw the documentary. It was very sad. The way that these people were tricked into sprays for their crop, and the crop was no good. And this is their lives, but they go to these countries and do this to these people who don't know any better. So it's very sad, and I think it's kind of trying to migrate this way. The only reason it hasn't come fully this area here in the United States is because we do have labor laws, and we have all kinds of companies of groups and organizations that fight against this kind of thing. But you paid for your seeds, I paid for mine, and that man paid for his, and he still got sued and lost. So just food for thought. It's just food for thought, you guys. That's all I wanted to bring to you is some food for thought and food for the belly. And to say hello, and I am just so elated for everybody that's in here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. I thank you guys for that. And I am going to get some moderators once I realize and decide that I'm going to do this more than one time. But I like to just have those kinds of conversations because we have to have fun, and we talk about a lot of things, but we need to stay on top of what's behind us, that's coming at us, because we do want the gardening community is huge, and you are being watched. I was approached by someone who asked me if I would consider taking a class and becoming certified by the government. Certified by the government. They list your garden, and you'll be known as certified gardener or something like that. I said no. No. I'm not impressed with all that, and they don't need to know what I'm doing out here in my garden. Why am I going to list my garden as a certified gardener? You become a certified gardener. It's called, yes, the People's Garden, CC Test. You heard about that? This is, and they want to charge you $60 for the class. Someone at first told me you don't have to pay for the class. The way you did it, the $65 was a senior discount. No. Hi, Bammit. How you doing, darling? Hey, good to see you. Oh, my goodness. Y'all don't know. I'm just like, wow, they're coming in. Yes, but they want us to start listing. This was about 2 weeks. I had to hold my peace. It took everything I could to keep from getting that person told just for even thinking that I was that stupid. I don't want some of the folks who live in my neighborhood to know where my garden is. And you think I want the government to know so they can come and confiscate my food? So that's another thing that they're trying to do out there, you guys. Hey, Mike. You guys are something else. Wow. How are you doing? Okay, Mike, I got to drop my seeds. I may do it tonight. I keep saying that for the indoor gardening. I need to do that. So I'll probably do that tonight. I've been dropping seeds. Y'all know I got seeds all over here. That's why my lights are on. So I drop seeds all of the time. So I will be dropping my seeds with you. And Gardening with Lisa has something going where she's asking people to drop some seeds too. But it's not really a contest. She's just saying let her know if you're dropping some seeds. So I'll be gardening with her as well. But bringing things to... hey, Miss Shirley OG, how you doing, girl? So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. You guys have no idea how much of an appreciation I have for this. Oh, this gardening family is just so awesome. Yes. So I don't know if you guys will get a chance to watch that, and I don't know if you guys have been approached about listing your gardens with the government. What do you think about that? What are your thoughts about becoming a certified gardener? As far as I'm concerned, I am certified, but what do you think about that? Do you think it's something that you'd be interested in, and you just gonna ignore it like I did? Hey, Tina, how are you doing? Wow, everybody. Whoa, that is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I am so honored. I am so, so honored to have you guys to come in. You are something else. You're going to ignore it, Lala. There you go. They don't need to know what you're doing. Listen, 2024 got something for you. It's got some drama for your mama. You guys just need to stay alert. Government got something for you. Prices of food going up. Your neighbors are already looking at your stuff. So, yeah, ignore it is exactly right. But the fact that they're thinking like that they're thinking they got people that look like you out there marketing this thing for them as if that would make a difference. But they're building it up like it's something special and privileged to be a part of. Yeah, they already know, but they just need you, Mike, to give them the green light. Yeah, basically just say no. And that's what I did. And food prices are going up every 3 to 4 months. Exactly. Exactly. And 2024 is going to jump some hoops. It's going to jump some hoops. So we're going to have to stay the course with growing this food, you guys, and teach others to grow the food too. So they won't be coming and stealing your stuff. When I talk to people who say they need to bring an apple tree or a peach tree in the house, I say, Lord, we got a long ways to go. Because they don't know. Our babies don't know. I said, don't you take that tree in the house. It needs to stay outside. But they don't know. So that's what we all do. We have to teach our young people about growing and how to grow. Because I have spoken to some people within the past 7 days. I'm telling you, my mind was blown. Bringing things in the house to grow that because they don't understand it needs the sunshine. I'm just gonna say that and then it dies and they don't know why it died. So as long as we continue to do what we are doing, trying to get our young people especially involved and educate them, so when we are gone, they will know what to do. We got to keep on passing it on. It's not just for us, it's for the people who are behind us or beside us who don't know. They just don't know. I know, Tina, I watch you with your grandbabies, honey. I'm so proud of her. So proud of Jada. And she's just growing up to be such a beautiful young lady and smart because she has a beautiful, caring grandmother. So thank you for all that you do. And see, she can pass it on to someone else. So I don't know, getting a group of young people together and trying to help them learn about gardening. It's a thing the grandparents a long time ago, or great grandparents a long time ago used to do that, but everything is not like it used to be. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Yes, she is blessed. Nikki, she's definitely blessed. And Nikki, you have your children out there too, including your your two little four-legged babies. So I like I said, Miss Tina, this is you with the Meatless Monday. Here I am. No meat. Just some good old home-grown collard greens and tomatoes, and someone cooked that for me, but it came out of my garden, and some hoe cakes. Y'all know how to make hoe cakes. Just like you do pancakes. Just the same recipe for cornbread. And just a good meal, just some good eating. And like I said, I just need a little pacifying today because sometimes you just get tired. Oh, my honey, you better believe I ate a little bit before I came on, CC. I knew what to do. I'm just letting this ice cream thaw out. And Miss didn't say nothing about you couldn't have some fun. So I can put it on this delicious cake right here. I bake a cake almost every week. So I have my dessert and I'm good to go. Looking forward to teaching your great-granddaughter to garden, the fifth generation. Wow. What a blessing. That's a blessing. How old is she? Yes, I have the ice cream too, CC, and it's Baskin Robin. It's butter pecan. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be. Y'all know how you like to let it get a little soft and put it on the cake. Oh yeah, that's gonna be some good eating. By the time I get ready to eat it, it's going down. Yes, yes, it's going down. So, uh, I think let's see, who is it that does the aero gardening? I know sifting some soil. With the way things are going, I may have to go on ahead and do the aero gardening. Y'all gonna have to help me with that. Once I find a place in the house to set up, let it have its own spot because it's getting scary out here trying to garden outside. And yeah, hydroponics. That's it. That's what I'm thinking. Is there an air garden and hydroponics? Are they the same thing? You having a big salad from your garden, Miss Tina? Look, I went out today and I got some celery, and now I have some ranch dressing. Mm, that's my salad right there. Nikki, you like the soft ice cream too? So, Mike, you say air gardening and the hydroponic gardening is the same. That's going to be a whole new thing for me. You laughed at me about with my celery. Yeah, I got some. I picked some spinach too, but I didn't bring it in. The only difference is how the water moves around. Oh, okay, okay. So, which one grows the best, or do they grow about the same? Mike says easy. Okay, Mike. Don't have me out here doing this and it becomes a challenge now. You're gonna have to come over here and set it up or something. But I think we need to start growing something indoors. You guys ever be sitting at home late at night? Most of you know I'm a night owl. I hear noise outside. I hear things that sound like it's hissing, and I'm like, are they doing something? Are they spraying something outdoors? And I just had these thoughts. Homemade veggie egg rolls for Meatless Monday. Go. You did that today? Oh, wow, Nikki. You making me hungry for some. So it depends on the plant, Mike. You do hydroponic and cracky? Cracky. I don't know what that is. So you don't do indoors. Okay. What cracky is water? Is still? Is it distilled water or is still water? Hmm. I don't understand that. I've never heard of that. Cracky. Is that some kind of water or cracky is water? Yeah, Miss T, nah, I'm just jealous. I'm just gonna say that I be watching you, and man, I'm like, does it ever get really cold there? You grow all year long, and your stuff is so green and so pretty. Wow, sounds good. Yeah, the egg rolls sound real good, Nick. I don't even want to talk about it. Did you do a video? Oh, Miss Shirley, it just turned 4 months old. Congratulations. That's so cute. Wow. You can fill any container with water, plant food, and it will grow, huh? Like a milk jug? Can I do a milk jug, juice jug, or something like that? And you have to put some kind of instrument in the water so that it can stay clean, don't you? Crack, crack. I don't know, Lala. I didn't know it had a name. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, these babies don't stay young long. They don't stay babies long now. Who has a few? Oh, you've had a few nights of freezing, really? But it don't last long, Miss Tina. Oh, I never seen a video with the freezing going on, but okay, everything is just lush green and uh not touched. Any food grade container. Hmm. So I have to look into that. So you don't have to go out and buy a whole setup. You can just use like I have to look into that. Oh, your video's coming out Wednesday, Nikki. Okay. Yeah, because I like to make that. See, I could have made that today. I could have made that today. I like to see how you made it. Zone 9A is a beast for gardening. Yes. Yes. What's going on with all these zone changes, y'all? Is it the ozone? They're messing with the ozone. What's going on? Mike, you did old yogurt containers and you have grown it in juice bottles too. Did you videotape that, Mike? The baby waits on noon. She is growing. Is that noon or noonie? Wow. Mike, did you videotape doing it in the cups, in the containers? Okay, so I can go through your videos and watch that. I will be binging that tonight and tomorrow. I just excuse me, I just have to get the little cups that go into it, I guess. And I'm sure I have to buy something. Global warming, Nikki, you know something, they're gonna kill us. They are going to kill us. Everybody's on is changing. I'm like, what? It happens about every 10 years, Miss T. No, really? I didn't know that till I started gardening. I never paid any attention. Mine has remained the same. But I was testing with someone today on YouTube, and they were talking about how they're in a different growth zone. It's supposed to be warmer, but to them it feels colder than what it was. So I don't know if they know what they're talking about. You kept a tomato plant 4 years alive in a 32-ounce mason jar? What? How? Was it producing tomatoes? Gave you tons of tomatoes. And this was growing them inside? Don't tell me that. So this is hydroponically. Oh wow. Well, I do need to do that because I do love my tomatoes. I have been growing actually since 1984 on a small scale. I did not up the ante until probably about 10 years ago to a large scale when I got a larger place. Actually, it was 2008 when I increased my mass of growing space and I started growing more things. So, Lala, you're in zone 8B and haven't noticed a difference yet. So, what were you, 8A or were you 7 something? You went up or did you go backwards? Yeah, Tina, I've been playing with gardening for a while. Just got super. Oh, you were in 8A. Okay. So is that means you're going down? I did just had just a small area, and as I moved, had more yard space. I increased. Cece, you went from 9A to 8B, 9A. So you in both zones now, 8B and 9A. How does that work? Is your front door 8B and your back door 9A? How in the world? Wow. That is crazy. So you grow differently in one front part of your house and differently in the other part of your house. So Lala, how far apart are you and Cece? Long house. Cece got a long house so she can afford to have two zones, huh? Wow. How far apart do you guys live, CC and Lala? That's interesting. Okay, because just because the zone has changed doesn't mean you'll see or feel the difference quickly. It's over a period of time. Okay. You guys are 300 miles away. Okay, that explains it. Niggas say front door. Yep, that's right. So Lala's in Dallas. Okay. Are you asking her? You're asking her. But like I told someone, Lala, where are you in the panhandle? I was telling someone your zone can be different in the front, like you just said, and different in the back, and so it can change how you're growing things. And people, that's why we have to be careful when we're telling people how to do things. So Tina is no, she's saying she don't see no difference there because your zone can change here at my house. My zone can be one thing, and it can be another thing, not totally a different zone, but just growing medium type situation next door. So it does depend on your environment, your immediate environment, and people just have to adapt to their own immediate environment. David said David, you in the Denton area? Are you saying someone else is in the Denton area? Well, I'm like you, Nikki. We didn't see any difference here where I am. Thank God. I have too much stuff out there to be trying to rearrange and what have you. I just have to do microclimates all over the place and tell people to well, I just have to make the adjustment accordingly. I just say that. When you're buying perennials, okay, that's just what I addressed. Yes. That's when you have to pay attention to it. And especially with your citrus. Especially with your citrus, because one side of my garden where my citrus is cooler than the front side of my garden. I noticed that. And I don't have citrus over there. So I really need the citrus on the right side of my garden where it's warmer, but they're not there and I'm not moving them. I just have to make the adjustment and get out there like you guys see me and mummy wrap all of my citrus like I've been doing. So, Mona, if you're still on here sifting some soil, I just want to ask you if you took care of your situation with your persimmon tree from yesterday. If you still here, Mona, let me know. Mike says last 2 summers have been crazy hot due to a polar vortex switch, but I'm not relying on it. Oh, really? So you say grow the same, Tina? Even if it's changed, grow the same perennials. Mona had a great harvest. I wish I was up there with her or over there with her. And I wanted her to air layer. She was cutting the branches down. I'm like, please do some air layer before you cut them all down, because that tree is producing like that. The air layer is going to really produce too. It was as hot in Minnesota as it was in Texas. Oh, you're asking the question. Oh, okay, so you did go on ahead and did you put that nasty insect infected soil in a bag and throw it away? Mona had me screaming through the phone. I was like, no, no, Mona, don't do it. Don't do it. She's like, I'm gonna put it in the house, I'm put it in the garage. I said, no, don't do it. Please don't. Please don't. Yeah, I wish I was there too, girl. Those calamandas look good. Now look, I don't like to eat them by themselves. They are too sour. But they go good in some tea. Some hot tea or to make a drink with. Now I'm not talking about the liquor. I don't drink liquor, but nothing wrong with it. But I'm just saying. Yeah, the perennials, Tina. Uh-huh. Yeah. It'll make a difference with that. You're Mike, where in the world are you frozen until Mother's Day? A few days in the 80s. Where you live? Good, Mama. I'm happy because you had me losing some sleep, girl, last night. Yeah, most definitely perennials. This, but mine are all over the garden. I can't move them around. Old Minnesota, yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. So you have a short growing season there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to bring you guys along. I appreciate everyone who's here, and I see where we have 17 thumbs up. So that's great. TLC lives across town from you, and you're in 6B and she's in 6A. What? Same state? What? See, that's what I'm saying. I just said that. You did a taste test last night. It was delicious. So did it have any kind of, was it sweet at all, or was it just all bitter? Can be well below zero now. What? Mona, how did that calamari taste? And what you gonna do with all of them? All these people in the chat should receive some calamari from you. We all should receive an earlier. Don't get me told, Mona. I'm just teasing. But yeah, that part. Mm-hmm. You said it was delicious. So do you like bitter stuff? Because my calamari were like just like a worse than a lemon. Yeah, Mike, she was loving the fruit. Mm-hmm. They were so big. Mine look about like that. I thought they were satsumas or something. But that tree is an old tree. Yeah, she made us all jealous. We all should inundated her home. I'd like to know what did she do with them. That was a lot of calamandas. And I'm waiting on my cuttings. Now I'm gonna cut up my elderberry again. This time I'm just gonna cut them up, and if somebody want them, but I'm getting rid of it. You don't like bitter? You said it was delicious, so the calamari was sweet. Never had a sweet one. Box me up some and send it to me. I'll take 5, Monty. Yes. So, you guys, I appreciate you guys coming. I don't know how long we've been on here giving them away. I know you're giving them away. I'm trying to get some. I'm all the way in Georgia. How much is it going to cost for you to mail it to me? Did you count them and see how many you had? Did you do any counting, Mama? You just put them in a box and let it go. You probably don't. She had 44 minutes. Has it been that long? I've had such a ball with you guys. And thank you for hanging around. We all are going to go to Mona's house in Texas. I'm going to post her address. get us some, get us some calamandas and whatever else she growing over there. You have some cushaw. I'm like, where you live and you got cushaw growing this time of year? Anybody else growing any kind of butternut squash or anything like that? Really? Come on, I'm jealous. I thought Texas had the same kind of weather. That's too many to count. Okay, I knew you hadn't. Yes, Nikki. Thank you so much too, Miss Nikki. I have had a ball. I might say he waited on his gift basket. That's a good one, Mike. Ditto. Right here. Gift basket. You're going to get enough putting that stuff out there on YouTube. This time you harvest, you're going to harvest in secret. But I will take a gift basket, though. You can, about maybe 4 or 5. Something that don't cost a lot. You know what I'm saying? Me first, my nigga. Why you think you supposed to get ahead of everybody else? You jumping the line, really? Well, you know you're sweet, Nikki. I like you. You're so sweet. I love all y'all, but Nikki, we gonna let you go on ahead and get yours first. You are north of me. She would have to pass by me to get to you, though. I think, yeah. Mm-mm. She gonna have to drop me first. Mike said, as long as he get his, he don't care. I know that's right, Mike. And we need to get it into hers so they don't go bad. Uh-huh. So you guys, thank you so much for coming in. I'm not gonna hog your time. You guys are so wonderful. I'm gonna try to do one a week. I feel comfortable, and you made me feel comfortable. I don't know. David Corey say pause Mike. Why are you gonna pause Mike, David? Are you? Did you? I didn't see where you asked for any. I didn't see what David asked for any. Cece, thank you. Cece, you're gonna email your address because me and the post office had a problem with it. So you know. Oh, okay, Miss Shirley, you was doing the same thing. Miss Shirley, I was about to go through the phone. Mona had me going crazy. I said, don't, she said bugs. I said, don't put that in your garage. And she was taking her time to say that she wasn't gonna do it. That's how we get these different insects introduced into our environment. You have to check your soil out before you take it from the big box store, before you take it from these nurseries. Look at the soil. Look at the leaves. See if they have any bugs on them, because you will introduce them into your. You're like, where did all this come from? Well, you bought it home from the store. So please, everybody, and tell everybody else, and let them tell everybody else. Check your stuff out, because they're not monitoring this stuff, and it's outdoors, so they can't monitor it. So when you come home and you wonder why you have bugs and what's this other stuff, squash bugs and stuff, it came from the nursery. So yes, please make sure you do that. But anyhow, you guys take care. I love you. I thank you for the 48 minutes and 14 seconds that's going on the countdown. Well, you know something? We're going to go on ahead and make it a cool 50 minutes. Y'all going to hang in here with me for another. I think we can do that. I think we can do that. Don't send David can't have none. David, David can't have none. Because he didn't put his bid in. You have to put your bid in, David. No. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you, Lala. We can, we shall, we will, David. Thank you so much. Love and peace to you. And I guess I'll be doing somebody's live when I leave out of here. I don't know who's on Monday night. And I didn't want to step on anyone else's toes. So I had to do all that thought process. Like, who's on tonight? I don't want to come on there and somebody else is on there. Okay, everybody, y'all take Davis. You put your bid in first. I have to go back and see. Thank you, Boogie. I'll be seeing you soon too. You guys, Hands in the Dirt. Is he here? Where's Hands? Hands, I told somebody to go and watch your air layering. I think it was Mona, because she said that she had an air layering kit. I had never heard of that, but she has a grafting kit. But she wants to air layer her calamandan for me so I can get an air layer. So Hands, Mona, Hands has his air layering. What did you air layer? Stacy, what did you air layer? He has an air layer video, YouTube video for you to watch, and it worked. It did real well. And I'm gonna watch it again because I'm gonna be an air layer little mama out there come January. All that stuff I got with the cost of trees, I'm gonna be air layering everything I got. I was trying to see what did Hands in the Dirt answer as to what he air layered, but I don't see it. But it's somewhere on his YouTube channel. Stacy, what did you air layer? Stacy? Oh, you did too, plum and nectarine. Okay, okay. So Mona, look for the plum and nectarine ear layering on Stacy's channel. He did it real quick, good and simple, and that will help you. You and I are gonna ear layer together, okay? Yeah. So check it out. And I think a good time to do it probably is in January, February. Somebody help me out. When's a good time to air layer? You know, I know things are going to sleep now, but we'll be on top of it. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much once again for coming in. Thank you, Hans, for coming in. And CC, I'm gonna check my email, see if you've sent me that information. You guys, until next Monday, I'm gonna do another Meatless Monday. Thanks to Miss Shirley. I mean Miss Linda T-Nog. Now I may eat some meat at 12 o'clock tonight because I do have to have some protein, but for right now. Oh my goodness, you saw it? Okay. Well, look at it again so you can get it down pat. And if you have any questions, go on ahead and go with the hands in the dirt. Going into spring is good. Say, Stacy. Okay, like maybe the what, middle of March. Stacy, I thought you did one when it was cold and it just stayed on a little longer. Thank you so much, Lala. I appreciate you so much. Yes, Nikki, I'll see you before next Monday though. I'll be seeing you in hand soon. You guys, good night. Love you. Bye bye. He asked me if I was sure I want to stop streaming. I'm trying to let y'all go.